Hey Stampers, it's Judy Klock here at Stampin' with Crafty Klock. And normally I'd be here at noon for a live at lunch, but I had a schedule conflict today, so I'm pre-recording this. So it's still a lunch, but it's not live. It's a recorded at lunch. And so I wanted to come on today really quick and just talk to you and show you how easy it is to put together these little mini treat boxes that are in the new January to June mini catalog on page 11. They're 10 to a pack. They're great. They're $9 for 10, so they're under $1 per box, and they would make really great party favors. Now, when I first saw this, it comes in two pieces. This is the little sleeve. You just kind of pop that up and the box will slide right in and out of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how to put this box together. But once you figure it out, it's so easy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fold it along all of my score lines. That's just gonna make it easier for us as we go along. Just kind of get all those score lines kind of pre-folded. And I love these little boxes because they're already scored and cut, and all you gotta do is put them together. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on our sides. We're gonna tuck in our sides, and we're gonna fold these flaps over, and we're gonna push it down. Whoops, gotta get the other one in. Okay, so we've got that one in. Now we're gonna flip it around. We're gonna do the same thing over here. And this little box over here, let me get this out of the way. This little flap is what's gonna help hold it down. There is absolutely no glue needed for the assembly. This box, and you'll see this one has a little slit in it. We're gonna fold it over, and that is going to help hold our sides in place. Then we're going to fold this one down, and that one is gonna fit right into that little slot. And that's it. So really easy. I can even take it apart and show you again if you want. It's so easy once you have that. Look at that. So these come in and they're gonna fold down like that on our sides. Oops. I promise you, it's much easier than I'm making it look. I'm making it look much more difficult than it needs to be. All right, so now we have our sides, and we're gonna fold down this one. And you'll notice this one has a little notch on it, and that's gonna fit right in to that little slot. Easy peasy, right? There we go. That's gonna slide right into here. And now we're gonna decorate this with a beautiful belly band using our beautiful Hydrangea Haven Designer Series paper. So I have a piece of, I'm blanking on this. This is Highland Heather. It is 2.5 by 10. And I have a piece of our Hydrangea Haven Designer Series paper that is 2 by 9 3/4. So I'm gonna put these two together first, and then I'm going to score it. This way I don't have to score each piece separately. Oh my goodness, and I am out of Stampin' Seal. Okay, I should have had another one ready. I have one of the old ones. We're just gonna go with that right now because we are wanting to get this recording done. All right, so I'm gonna put this on here. And remember, a little bit's gonna peek out over each side, on each side. There we go. Now, these make great party favors. They'll hold a gift card. They'll hold some candy. They'll hold small little gifts. So whatever you want to put in there, you can use it in that little box. So we're going to score this at 2 inches, at 3 5/8, at 6 1/2, and I'll put these measurements in the comments, and at 8 1/8. All right, so now we have our belly band all scored. And I'm gonna take out my bone folder, and I'm just gonna give those kind of a nice crisp crease. I like it when I can get a nice crisp crease on my score lines. All right, so now we're gonna put this like this because we're going to decorate the top of our belly band. So we're gonna come in with some other things that are gonna hide that. So I'm just gonna take some tear and tape. I'm gonna put some tear and tape right on this end. Okay, and we're gonna come in with our U-pick tool and just kind of pull that tape off, or tear and tape. There we go. Now we're ready to put our belly band on. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Now I have this pretty little tag I'm gonna put there. I'm gonna stamp on that. I'm gonna use our Hydrangea Haven. And I think I'm just going to stamp on there a little, what do I want to stamp on there? How about a little "for you"? Or, I appreciate all the little things you do. I think that'll fit on there. Let's see, I think that will fit. I am not prepared for this tonight. I should have been much better prepared, folks, but my plans changed kind of at the last minute, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp this in this beautiful Highland Heather. And I'm using my Stampin' Pierce mat because this is a photopolymer, and I like to have a little extra cushion from that Stampin' Pierce mat. Okay, I appreciate all the little things you do. Woohoo! Now we're gonna go and we're gonna pop that on there with some of our dimensionals. And if you don't have the minis, you can use the big ones. They'll fit on this little tag. We're gonna go put those right there. And then I've taken one of our hydrangea dies and I've run it through on some some Seaside Spray. And I have all these wonderful little flowers that I can put around. But I'm just going to put a little dab of liquid glue on. And we're just going to go ahead and jazz this up with just a couple of our little flowers. Let's see if we can get that to stick. And that's really all you have to do to jazz up this little belly band. I'm gonna put some more on there. I can put them anywhere I want. So if you want, you can also pop them up with a little teeny dimensional. You'd have to cut one of your minis in half because these are really kind of skinny, but we can put some there. So you've got, this cuts, I think, like 8 of these little flowers. So you've got plenty to put on, but isn't that great to make a quick little, you could do a Valentine's Day little something for your folks at work or for your family members. You can do little surprises for a dinner party. Like I said, it will hold a gift card. It will hold a little gift. It will hold candy. It will hold almost anything you want. And we've just jazzed it up. And that's all we're going to do for this edition of Live at Lunch. I will see you next week. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Happy stamping.